This is episode 60 of the Mouth podcast. We were supposed to have a guest, but Koolme decided to have an appointment today. So
I
that'll be
told you
next
about the
week.
appointment long ago.
Yeah, but not that. Nah, you just didn't. We'll have it next week. We will. I did also tell Speedy he was supposed to be on, but then I mean, it was more of a joke. But I'm sure if he wanted to join, he could. But
Of course.
that'll be maybe we get Nicholas on next time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
not gonna
miss that
happen.
guy.
Shut up. Anyway,
I miss him.
why don't you text him that real quick?
No.
Yeah, you're fucking pussy. Anyway, like I said, this is episode 60 of Bad Mouth Podcast. Koolme planned this entire thing, so if you don't like it, you can blame him.
We could blame me, and then I guess I'm getting fired for planning an episode, even though he said that he doesn't like the way I plan shit, because then he gets mad.
You're definitely gonna get fired, but
Format.
not because of this.
Right. I'm unfireable.
You're not. I'll fire you right now.
That's fucked up.
Just let's get it going, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, innit? Stop moaning.
Wait,
Lots.
I get to start it.
Sure.
It's very tiny. Most people, I mean, by the time this comes out, it would have been a couple days. But Deadpool and Wolverine is now available on digital. Which, by the way,
Where is it?
listeners, does not mean it's on Disney Plus. It means you can
No.
buy it now.
Yes. Probably won't be on Disney Plus for a long time.
Probably like December.
Probably. Inside Out 2 just dropped a few days ago, so
On Disney?
yeah, on Disney Plus.
When did that come out?
I think we talked about it. I think it was like June.
When did
So
Wolverine come out? July?
July.
It might come out next month then. On Disney Plus.
Maybe. Maybe.
But
Maybe. But
yeah,
yeah,
that's my only
so
thing.
it's dropped digital. It drops on disc October 22nd. I'm trying to get the steelbook, but if not, it's whatever. Um it'd be cool to have, but it's not like a must have. But it just says coming soon when I go to pre-order it.
Does the Crow one still say August 1st or whatever?
Yeah,
2025?
like yeah. I don't think we're getting that.
I never bought it.
Oh, I did.
It's probably yeah, it's you're never getting it. Are you gonna get it next fucking year?
That would honestly suck. I should document this. I should keep my pre-order and see how long it takes. Because I mean, fucking, what's it called? Already coming out. It has a release date. Deadpool and Wolverine has a release date for the Blu-ray. The Crow does not.
That's not even been out that long.
No, but it should have a physical release date.
They don't care.
They don't. But still a dope steelbook. I'm looking forward to owning it if I ever get it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'll document the journey.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Right. So in other news, this episode is probably going to be all over the place with the format, changing up the formula this week. We have some topics to go about. Um, let's start with the securing the PS5 Pro. Barely, I barely got that secured. It went on the pre-order sale the 28th, I think, or the 27th, whatever Thursday was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I waited. Somehow, Ginormous got in the queue got his before I did, even though I told him I was in the queue first. And then somehow he forgot about it. And then I told him, well, here's the link. So I gave him the link, and then apparently I gave him my spot because I was like an hour after him, or maybe like 30 minutes after his. He got one. Unfortunately, I think people were sitting in a queue all night long. I was trying to cop the 30th anniversary collection, but because it was actually a pretty good deal. You get a bunch of shit with it, but it was sold out as soon as we tried to get the regular uh, PS5 Pro. But yeah, it's a boring white color. I'm hoping it just sucks because now I'll have to rebuy the plates because I think it's a 4 plate instead of two. So this PS5 that I have here is gonna go into the living room whenever I will feel like gaming out there on the TV. But the Pro is gonna go in here. That'll be shipped and released. Well, I'll get it on the release day. So like, I think it's like November 12th or some shit. Um, might be a day early, but we'll see. Actually, got to make sure I'll be home. Yeah, I'll be home. That would have sucked. But yeah, I got that out of the way. Luckily, I'm gonna try and pay that up quick. We also got a new monitor. I've been nerfing myself since I've got the PS4 or PS5. When I got the PS4 Pro, I had just a regular 4K monitor because at that time those consoles didn't do HDMI 2.1, so now I had to upgrade my monitor finally. Uh, and it's honestly a dope ass monitor. It's a Asus ROG Strix, 160 hertz, and then it has the AMD and G Sync stuff. And now I could actually game in 4K with 120 FPS, depending on the games. Uh, Otherwise it'll downscale it to 2K. I think I think Resident Evil 3 it downscaled to 2K, 120 FPS. But it's fucking buttery smooth though. But we'll get into that. I don't know if I should jump into like the games because there's a lot of gaming stuff. I guess I should just talk about the game since we're on the topic.
Yeah.
Let's see. What?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
What do you want me to? I don't play console.
Anyway, so these are the games that are getting PS5 Pro enhanced. Some more games got confirmed over the week since the PS5 went live for pre-order. Um, so here's a list of the games if you care. There's quite a few. Only a few that I really, really care about. Alan Wake 2 is one of the ones, and the other topic I was going to talk about was that Alan Wake 2 will only run at 30 FPS with ray tracing on the PS5 Pro, which I think is bullshit. But I mean, I guess I don't really care for ray tracing to begin with, but it'll make the game look better. But I don't know if I could do 30 FPS. I think that's kind of bullshit with that one. Um, but I guess we'll see what happens. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think that's the new one coming out. That'll be PS5 Pro enhanced. The Callisto Protocol is getting an update. I probably will replay that for the update, maybe.
Don't.
I'm very close to platinum. I'm very close to platinuming that game, so I love
All
that
right.
game. The Crew Motorfest, don't care about.
You should play
I
that.
have no, absolutely not.
What even is that?
It's like that racing simulator. I think it's kind of like a Forza.
So you,
Uh,
so I'm gonna redeem it. So you play that.
no, because I don't own it.
Well, I'm gonna gift it to you, and then I'm gonna redeem it.
No,
I'm going to.
sure, you do that, but well, I'll
Then,
play it.
then I want you to platinum it.
I'm not gonna platinum the Crew
Actually, I'm gonna
Motorfest.
redeem it that you have to platinum Last of Us 2.
No, not happening.
I'm going to do it, so then you will.
No,
You
not even
can't
close, bud.
you can't disrespect the card.
It's a game of my choice.
No. You got some bullshit
Yeah,
rules. That's some fucking rat shit.
it's fair rules.
That it has to be what you want to platinum? Fuck that.
Yeah,
Man, fuck you too.
All right, continuing on. Demon Souls, which I haven't played yet. This will be cool. First time playthrough with Demon Souls with the update. I'm guessing 4K, 120 FPS. Unless it already does that. I'm not too sure. Uh, Dragon Age, the Veil Guard. Eh, heard those are good games. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dynasty Warriors Origins, EA Sports College Football 25, and EA Sports FC 25. Don't care about sports games,
You should play
so
them.
that's irrelevant. No.
You should platinum those.
Shut up, bitch. Empire of the Ants. I never heard of that one. Enlisted, I think that's the like army simulator or whatever. F124, another racing game. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. The First Descendant is getting a PS5 Pro enhanced update. Fortnite for whatever reason.
Oh yeah,
Gran
Fortnite.
Turismo 7. Fortnite already looks good though.
It's gonna run at 120.
It already runs at 120.
What are they enhancing?
I'm guessing maybe ray tracing. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, Hogwarts Legacy, which I'll probably get back to eventually. I kind of rage quit on that. So I was getting bullied.
By who?
Um, Everybody, because I couldn't do fucking simple math. Remember, I was stuck on those doors,
Ah, I
and
don't
I just
remember where
got
I was in that
roasted.
game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart it. I'll wait for this update and then redo it.
It's a lot of effort.
All right.
It ran like shit last time I played it.
Well, I'm sure it'll be updated now. Um, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is getting PS5 Pro enhanced already. Um, Horizon Forbidden West. This is a big one. I might wait to play this one. I haven't did this playthrough in a long time. Usually play it like once a year. But The Last of Us Part 1, which also got added to the PS collection, um, this is getting an enhanced update. I don't know when though. It doesn't say when these are going. I'm guessing when the PS5 Pro actually comes out. Idiot. But yeah. Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 2. Don't care about that one. It's getting a
You're playing
update
Last of
though.
Us 2.
Not.
I'm gonna redeem it.
Nope.
That that's not up to you when I
Shut up.
redeem that one.
Yep. Not
I'm
playing
gonna
it.
I'm redeeming. You can't say no to the card.
I can.
You can't. That's fucking scamming shit. You already scam it
The game's
already.
not even installed.
Okay.
The game has to be installed.
You said the thing says you have to own it, which you do. Didn't say it has to be
True.
installed.
I'm not playing that game.
I'm gonna redeem it, and then you're gonna
It's off the
platinum it.
list. It's not on the list.
Fuck your list. Fuck you. I'm redeeming it.
You will try.
No, I'm going to.
Shut up. Let me get the. There's a lot of games on here, so shut your mouth. Let me get to the rest of
Why are you
this
reading
list.
off all of these games?
Because people might want to know, and these are some good games that are getting updates. And I'm only talking about the ones that matter. So we got Liza P, Like a Dragon, Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii.
What?
That's a handful. A mouthful, I
Yakuza
mean.
in Hawaii?
Like a Dragon, Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii.
Like a Dragon Yakuza? That's the game that's getting a show soon.
Oh,
The
is
Yakuza series.
it? Nice. Never played
Why are they
any
in
of those games.
Hawaii?
Why are they pirates in Hawaii?
The Yakuza are pirates and they're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Madden, NFL 25, don't care. Marvel
Play that, play
Rivals,
that,
which I
play
don't.
that.
No, Marvel Rivals, which I don't think is out yet,
Is that the
is
fighter?
getting. That's the Overwatch
Oh, the Overwatch game.
Marvel game. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. when that comes out will be PS5 Pro enhanced right away. Mortal Kombat 1, don't care. My
Play
Little
it, play it.
Universe, don't know what that is.
Mortal Kombat?
Naraka, no, My Little Universe.
My little, it's probably a little kid game.
I usually play those.
I
Um,
know.
Naraka,
Wait,
Blade
what was it
Point,
called? My little what?
My Little Universe.
My little universe. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's let's see. Stranded on a barren moon with nothing but your tools, usefulness, fullness ship,
A
and
survival
celestial
game?
powers of creation. You are destined to recreate what was once lost. It's a single player game.
Oh,
You're like a little stick figure guy. It's
yeah, I could see myself playing that.
it's pretty popular, I guess. It is a survival game though.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe not like a. Anyway, keep going.
Naraka, Blade Point, No Man's Sky, Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart, which I platinum. I probably won't play that again. Redacted, don't know what that is. Two huge ones right here. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Village will be now we're on I believe it's 4K 120 with ray tracing, I believe.
Redacted's a roguelike shooter.
Wow.
Comes out
Not
in a couple
too those
days.
couple days.
Comes out on Halloween.
Nice.
It's like a top-down
Uh,
roguelike.
they usually are.
There's more
Retrieval.
roguelikes that are not like that.
I'm talking here.
No.
Retrieval.
Say it.
I'm talking here. I
Hey,
am in charge of this episode.
there's more roguelikes that are fucking not top down.
Sure, there's more roguelites that aren't top down.
Not
Now
all of
shut
them are.
now
Fuck
shut your
you.
mouth. Rise of Ronin, which I haven't played yet. 'Cause I'm kind of getting sick of the samurai genre right
Isn't that
now.
like an Xbox game?
No.
Rise of Ronin?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's an exclusive to Sony. Oh, maybe it's not. But it's one of them samurai games again. Spider-Man
Oh, that game.
Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2 will all be PS5 Pro enhanced, which is huge. Maybe do a playthrough again. Uh, Spine, This Is Gun Fu. Never heard of that. Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Star Wars Outlaws will be PS5 Pro enhanced, which is pretty dope. Stellar Blade, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, Towers of Agjaba, Until Dawn, Warframe, War Thunder, Wolverine, which is mentioned on here, and World of Warships Legends. Don't care. And then VR, two PSVR 2 games. That doesn't matter. But that's the list of everything as of now that it's getting an update or coming out PS5 Pro enhanced. So it'll be interesting to see. Um, Definitely would like to replay Village because I never played the third person mode and I never played the Village of Shadows mode. So definitely want to get into Village again.
It's not even on the list.
What do you mean?
That game wasn't on the list.
Village?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's right here. I'm looking at it.
You didn't read it out.
Yeah, I did. I said RE4, the two big ones, RE4 and RE Village.
Oh, yeah, you did. I definitely wasn't listening.
Yeah, obviously. Uh, those are the bigger games that are getting updates. Um, so looking forward to that when that drops. We brushed on the Alan Wake 2 ray tracing 30 FPS bullshit, which is stupid. but well, it's whatever. And since we're on the gaming topic still, there was a 3 days ago an RE9 leak. I don't think it's real. I think it's a terrible Photoshop picture, but it shows Leon with like a beard. It's most likely fake. Uh, like or maybe some AI bullshit. But I was trying to look for it. It might have got deleted. But yeah, nothing too um nothing really to talk about still. There's rumors that it might be called Apocalypse or whatever. Actually, I don't think this is real at all. I could read a brief. I don't. I'll read the brief thing this guy is supposedly trying to leak information on. White mold also covers the walls of several rooms, and near these walls, the protagonist has terrible hallucinations. The main character is Adrian Clark. He is a tourist who arrived on the island with his wife and son. The wife was killed by local residents shortly after the start of the game, and the son was kidnapped for unknown purposes. Sounds like Village. The protagonist is trying to find him. Sometimes Leon Kennedy, who was around 50 years old at the time of the game, helps him. His role is episodic, and he appears a little bit more frequently than Chris in Village. Chris, Jill, and Claire are also present in the game. They work with Leon but act somewhere behind the scenes. His role will likely be revealed in the DLC. The game is played from a first person perspective, but after completing the game, the over the shoulder will be available. Additionally, DLC for famous characters is planned to be made for over the shoulder only. The volcano on the island has a plot significance. Some longtime extremophiles live there. I don't know what that is. Adored by locals, it is known that these extremophiles can strengthen white mold, and they are of interest to both the connections and the BSAA. We haven't heard of the connections or the BSA for a minute. I mean, not well. We heard of BSA in Village, but we haven't heard of the connections since 7. Uh, the BSAA is now completely under control of Blue Umbrella, having completely corrupted this organization. It is also known that Blue Umbrella supplies BOW soldiers as weapons to other countries, and the world is on the brink of destruction. During the game, it is clearly hinted that its events will lead to an apocalypse. The game is being developed on the advanced RE10 engine. The announcement is planned for the first half of 2025. The release date is scheduled for the beginning of 2026. It sounds a lot like Village. I don't think this is real. I think this is a terrible rumor leak. I really thought they're going to add a new character named Adrian Clark. I'd rather play as the regular OG characters at this point. But I enjoyed the Ethan Winter storyline.
Maybe
So
they'll continue his storyline.
he's dead.
Nah,
Texas, he's fucking dead.
he was in the DLC,
You could see somebody walking right there.
but he was in the DLC.
He's
Ethan.
he was dead in the DLC.
Yeah, but he was there.
He was dead.
Yeah, but he was still there. And there was that dude on the very end that was like walking far.
Yeah,
That's probably Ethan because they like pulled up right next to him. And, like stop.
could be. I guess we'll never know.
Maybe that's
So, I
Adrian
mean,
Flux or whatever the fuck you just said.
Adrian Clark.
Adrian Clark.
Maybe it's his twin brother or something.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking.
yeah, exactly. Me too. But yeah, that's the new rumor as of now, which I don't think is real at all. But
Glad you read it.
thanks. Just it's just for context. Gives us something else to talk about. I think the last gaming thing I have is the governor of California wants to force companies to. I guess this law is actually getting passed. Um, he's forcing companies to admit you don't digitally own your games anymore, and that you're basically paying for a license, and that the company can remove it at any time they want, and you will no longer own the game. For whatever reason, this is happening. I don't know why. Um, I think that's a bunch of bullshit, and they should offer refunds for that shit. Um, but I guess this is why physical media is still pretty important because of shit like this. But yeah, it's not looking good for video game industry right now. At least for this in at least in California with this bullshit. Um, I think for an example, the Deadpool game is no longer available to buy like literally anywhere because they removed it. Uh, I think because of the licensing issue. So if you own the game, you're sitting on a gold mine right now. And if, a lot of other games too, but that's a big one because after the movie came out, a lot of people wanted to play the game. So and you can't get it unless you um, obviously want to pay $120 for it or more on the internets. But
I played that game
I'm a,
and it was free.
I never played it.
Well, it's free on
I'm
PC
very.
because you could download it.
You still have it?
That was a long time ago.
No.
I could
Yeah,
probably
I'm
get it
sad I didn't
back.
get to play it. Sad I didn't get to play it. But yeah, I'm not gonna read through this whole article. That's just the article's way too long. But that's just a basic of it. Um, he basically wants to says I'm just gonna read the top. A newly passed piece of legislation.
Try again.
Legislation. Legislation.
Legislation.
Le- legislation. There you go. In California,
This is
signed.
you. This is you. Legis.
Word, words are hard. Shut up, bitch.
Legislation.
Uh, California signed into law earlier this week by Governor Gavin Newsom will force companies selling digital goods like games in the state to warn consumers that they don't actually own that content, but instead are licensing it and and could lose access to it in the future. That's basically the
So
headline.
he's not doing anything bad. He just wants people. He just wants the companies to say that you don't own the game.
Well, which is bullshit because I do own the game.
So it's not his fault. He's saying the companies are not telling you that you don't, and he wants them to tell you that.
I mean, I guess that's true when you think about it. Maybe I looked into it wrong, obviously. But
You didn't look at the legislation.
yeah, I'll write the legislation. That's the big one. Um, it kind of makes me want to buy physical games again, but uh, I guess we'll see what happens. I'd hate to lose any games that I own digitally.
All of them. Any of them you would hate to lose them.
Literally all of them. I besides The Last of Us 2, that
You
dog
would
shit
hate
game.
it.
I if it was a physical disc, I'd break it right now.
God, you're so fucking. Yeah. Let's move on to the next thing. Do you have anything that's not gaming?
That was the last gaming thing. I was trying to keep it all in one thing instead of like pulling it to back and forth. Uh, Chucky season 3 or Chucky was canceled after 3 seasons. It was a series on Sci-Fi, I believe.
Yep.
It actually got. I never watched it. I never got around to it, but I heard it was really good. I don't know why they canceled it,
Must have been pretty good.
but well, it got critically acclaimed, from the fans and critics that it was pretty good. I think what it was too is I think they had a long break to come back from like COVID, and I think they just lost everybody. I think they took like a year or something like that to redo. I mean, to release the like second half of the season, and then
Every show
Jesus
takes like
Christ.
3 years to make a season now.
Well, yeah, but this it was
Like
like the
Stranger
this.
Things, the last season of that won't happen for like 3 years since the last season came out.
Yeah, and those kids are probably gonna be in their 30s at that point.
Well, they're already filming it, but by the time it comes out, it'd have been like 3 years. It's not a fucking movie. This is a fucking TV show.
No, but I think they're filming it like a movie at this point.
I mean, they're gonna be like an hour and a half long each episode.
But yeah, I mean, I might watch it still, even though it's canceled. But kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean, I never got around to it, but I heard it was good. What else? What else? I guess we could briefly talk about this because it was fucking parts of it were goofy as hell. But the trailer for the John Wick spinoff Ballerina came out. We reacted to it live on stream,
Yeah.
and I mean, it
What
looks good. It just
what
there
was
was some
goofy?
parts that were goofy.
Cause she's a woman,
the
or cause
No,
it's
it
a
wasn't
woman.
because she was no bitch. Because she's not a woman.
She is
It's
a
not
woman.
because she's a woman. Yeah, I know she's a woman.
It's
She's a hot
it is a
woman.
woman though.
Yes, she's a woman, a hot woman. But
Yeah,
it's not because she's a woman that it was goofy as hell. Just the way she was fighting looked very choreographed.
because it is.
And yeah, but it doesn't look like that when Keanu's doing it.
I mean, he has some fights that look pretty goofy.
Yeah, but not as goofy as that.
It's because she's a woman.
It's not because she's a woman. I think it was the dress. Because the other scenes looked fine.
Well, that scene
But
did
I think
look weird, but it's probably because it's cut all weird.
probably, but
Like
it
when
was
she
goofy
reloads
as
the
fuck.
gun and like flicks it back out.
Yeah, it just looked off. It just looked goofy. Um, obviously I'll still watch it, but
Pretty sure it
yeah,
takes place after 3 and then before 4. I think that's where it takes place in the timeline.
right. And I haven't seen 4 yet, so I will eventually. Um,
I thought this originally was a series. I guess it's a movie.
I thought it was a series too, but I think they made that one series about Winston.
He has a
It
series?
was like it was a prequel
I didn't even know that.
called like the
Oh
Continental.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. And Lance Reddick's in it. This movie.
Yeah.
I think
Rest in
apparently it's the
peace.
last thing he ever did.
Rest in peace. But yeah, still looking forward to seeing it. I think it'll be good. I mean,
I mean, Keanu's
it's the
in it
John Wick universe. Oh yeah, he is in it. Maybe
at
he's only
some
going to
point.
be in it for like a few minutes. Small cameo, but it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, whenever it comes out, yeah.
Um, yeah, I forget. Did it have a release date? I don't think it did.
I think you just said coming soon.
You know what else is coming soon? Me.
You don't come. You say I
No, I
don't do
don't.
that.
I don't do that.
No, you do shit in bags like a fucking animal.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Anyway, let's. What do you got? What else you got in there?
Um, let's see. Maggie Smith has passed away.
Oh
We
yeah,
talk about that briefly, I guess.
Maggie
Have a moment
Smith.
of
She
silence.
played.
Yeah,
Let's
what
do.
does she do?
She plays multiple characters, but she's
Right.
mainly. I think her most popular role is Harry Potter as Professor McGonagall.
Yeah, she sadly has passed away.
Uh,
Um,
and many other things that she's done. Look, let me get a thing out for things she's done. Uh, oh, she's been in a bunch of shit. I don't know. Apparently, she was in. No, that was her younger version is in Fantastic Beasts, but she's not in it. But that's what this is saying. Uh, let's see. She's been in Downtown Abbey, which is a show in the UK.
all the British stuff, probably.
A bunch of British stuff. She was in Hook from '91, which was the grown up Peter Pan movie by
Oh
Robin
yeah.
Williams. She was in that. Uh, Nanny McPhee returns. That's like a I know what that movie is. All the Harry Potter movies, and then a bunch of other shit. But yeah, we're gonna give a. I guess before we do that, we also this other guy died too. The guy that played Abraham something
Oh, the
in Blade.
Whistler and Blade. Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is that? He looks familiar.
Chris
And I was like, oh shit,
Christopherson. Chris
Christopherson.
Chris. Hey, don't talk to me, fucking legislation. Chris Christopherson. He also passed. So we're gonna give a moment of silence for Maggie and Chris here. Uh,
Mm.
rest in peace. Amen. And yeah, I don't know anything else that Chris has been in other than Blade, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know either. I mean, I think I remember seeing him in a few things, but that's the one I know him from. Speaking of Blade, I've been in a mood to freaking watch Blade 2. Blade 2
just the
is
second one.
fucking great. Yeah, Blade 2 is fucking great.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. It's just a great film.
Blade 2, the one
Uh,
with the Hellboy guy.
Hellboy, Daryl, Norman Reedus is in it.
I don't know what the Hellboy guy's name is,
Um,
but yeah, Blade
what?
Trinity is the one with Ryan Reynolds in it, and isn't it?
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah,
but yeah, I've been in a Blade mood. What else? Jurassic World is finished filming,
yeah.
that was pretty quick.
I think he's been filming for a while.
Yeah, but we didn't really know anything about it until like a month ago or a couple weeks ago.
Like 2 months ago,
Yeah,
or
we didn't
whenever
really
Or
know
came
anything
on.
about it.
That's when it first came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Filming usually doesn't take long. It's the post stuff that takes forever. Takes like a year.
Well, because they have to abuse them first and then underpay them.
Right. It's kind of fucked up. But yeah, that just got done filming, and then we'll be out next year. I imagine we'll get a teaser
Probably
trailer soon.
no, not this year.
I think we'll get it. I think we'll get something like, well, yeah, not
We'll probably get a
probably not this
teaser
year.
in like February or March.
I think the Super Bowl they'll do a trailer.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
It's usually
definitely.
it's
That's in
usually when they do the
February,
big
so
trailers.
I was still
Yeah,
right. So
shut up, bitch. Um, I'm
well,
kidding, by the way. Um,
what are you kidding about?
that I called you a bitch.
You're not kidding. Let's not act like you're
I'm
kidding.
very sorry. I'm
You're
very
not.
sorry. I'm being nice.
You're being nice.
Yeah,
Shut up, bitch. I was get going. What else
man.
you got?
Uh, the only other thing is the Kevin Feige bans Joss Whedon, and Edward Norton. I don't know how true this is, but I found it yesterday, I think, or the day before. Um, the
What would Edward Norton ever come back for?
Hulk
But why?
variant, I
He
guess.
can't even play a variant. The variant that's in the MCU is the same one.
True, but I guess
And the
it's
director
just
guy, fuck that guy. Who cares?
yeah. I was like, I haven't seen him in a long time, but yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. More of like I don't know what a shadow ban is. He said he shadow banned them
That's me
from
banned
future
without telling
MCU.
him.
Oh, okay. So then they're banned from the future projects from the MCU.
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. But the yeah, that's like the MCU news, I guess, for the week. There's nothing really happening, I don't think, besides the Deadpool and Wolverine dropping on digital. This shadow ban thing is not really that big of a deal. Um, I mean, I think Edward Norton could have been rich right now. Chose not to.
I think he's all right.
He might be all right. He
He's
might be
definitely all right.
struggling a little bit.
He's not.
He might be struggling just a little bit.
He's not. There's no way.
He could be though.
Not fucking financially.
I think he might be. He hasn't. I haven't seen him in anything in a minute.
Let's see. He was in Glass Onion, A Knives Out story.
Yeah, that's a pretty big movie.
Uh, that
What's
was
his net worth right now?
that was the last movie he was in. Was that?
What's his net
Oh
worth
no,
right
he's
now?
in a movie called Asteroid City.
What's his net worth right now?
Bitch, I'm trying to fucking read something already. You fucking hear me?
I'll look it up then.
The net worth is a random ass number that people just say. It's 300 million.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. What's your fucking net worth?
$10.
There you go. Also, it's not $10. It'd be way more.
It's like 30,000.
Well, it'd be everything you own.
50,000.
Anyway, I think he's doing all right.
I'm sure he still gets residuals for Incredible Hulk
Maybe.
whenever it airs on TV or anytime it gets streamed on Disney Plus. Maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But
What else is on your list?
that's it. That's all I have.
That's all you have?
Yeah. What do you mean?
A whole fucking, you're like fucking a whole, like, you're like 2 weeks. That's all you got?
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like the biggest news that came out in the last 2 weeks.
Oh my god. We're also gonna do these Karen stories.
Made you just step it up. You need to put some attitude into this.
By the way, I do every single episode other than this one. So I ain't gotta step shit.
Yeah, that's true. You're kind of just sitting back and relaxing.
And you went off on a rant about fucking some bullshit video games.
Some good video games coming out for PS5 Pro.
They're re-releasing games.
Well,
Or just updating. And then you're like, I'm not playing Last of Us 2, even if you redeem it. Which is fucked up. Yeah, it says deep hatred for no reason. Anyway, I'm reading these Am I the Karen stories. Shut up! I'm gonna read some of these Am I the Karen stories, the top ones of all time. I don't have any picked out. I'm just gonna start from the top. And but if you don't know what a Karen is, it's basically a male or a female when someone acts like a fucking asshole in public, really, about little things.
Doesn't mind their own fucking business.
Pretty much. Like, I guess. Well, you'll see if you don't know what a Karen is, but start from the top. These are all pretty old, so this one's from 5 years ago from a user called Rack5585. Am I the Karen for insisting on getting my money back when a to-go order was missing $30 worth of steak? We don't need to read the story. No, you're not. You're missing $30 worth of steak?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not Karen.
You should probably get your money back. Or the steak.
I think it'd be more of a Karen situation if they did get the steak, ate some of it, and said they didn't want that shit. And then they wanted their money back. That would be more of a Karen situation.
Well, I'm going to read that one because you're not. But we'll do this one. Am I the Karen for complaining about unauthorized service on my car? I have a Ford Focus, and if you know anything about them, they suck. Recently, mine quit working on the highway. I had it towed home and looked at. It turns out that that Ford knew this part would fail and that it was faulty on the entire run Focus Fiesta, and the dealers weren't to tell owners unless specifically asked. So I was a lot more angry than usual. I take it into the dealer and to explain what was wrong, and it was still under warranty by Ford. Keep in mind that no paper was given to me because Ford is keeping it under wraps. First, he tries to say there's no warranty. Then, once he runs the VIN, he says there is a warranty. He tells me I should take it. I have to open this. Take it somewhere else. He tells me it'll be $200 to diagnose it. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Basically, he's complaining that that they're doing service that he didn't ask for, and then they were charging him for it.
Um,
Well, if he didn't
I
ask for
mean,
it,
yeah, if he didn't ask for it, then yeah, I mean, I could see. I would be pissed too. I
well,
don't know
that's
if that
okay.
makes you a Karen though.
But there's a line here that says, later that day, I got a call that it's definitely the part and that they fixed it. So they didn't know what the issue was, but they didn't tell him that they figured it out, but then they just did it instead of asking him first if they
Yeah, I
wanted to
think I'd
keep
be
going.
pissed off.
And they also put a new battery in as well. So they just changed a bunch of parts and then he has to pay for it. But he never was told until it was done.
I guess when you put it that way, then yeah, I'd be pretty pissed. I wouldn't be paying for that. I didn't ask for it. I didn't give permission. In some states, they don't let you leave unless you fix their shit. They won't let you drive, which I think is dog shit. It's like against the law
To drive with like a broken car?
in some states. Yeah, like if you take it to a mechanic and they see that something's wrong, they don't want to be liable if something happens to you because they warned you.
Yeah, they don't give a
They're
fuck out
forced to
here.
fix it. They don't care out here either.
Well, yeah, but Kelly, they drive like crazy already, so it's fine.
No, yeah, there's an accident every time.
And then you drive so fast that your liquids get like really gloopy, and then you have to pull over to
I
a
don't drive fast. I was one time.
right, and the time before that as well.
That
Anyway,
was
it's fine. Anyway, Emma the Karen for asking a school punishment to be reduced. Posting for my mom because she doesn't know how to use Reddit, but I mentioned the sub when she was asking me what I thought, and she asked me to post. So here's the situation: my little brother, 11 male, 6th grade, got in trouble at school. Apparently, his class was outside. He found a sock on the ground and put several gravel in it and hit some kid. He got 2 days of ISD in school detention. When he was getting his pink slip filled out, the administrator asked for the name of the fourth period teacher. They have like 6 periods every day. My brother did not know that his teacher's name. Where did I go? I had to open it. But he got 4 days. Basically, he got 4 days of detention starting on Labor Day. But the mom wants 2 days removed instead.
so the kid that hit the kid
The kid
is the
found a
one that got
sock. The kid that was hitting people with socks with a sock of gravel got 4 day suspension, but the
He
mother
should have been
wants it reduced.
expelled.
Surprised he wasn't.
That's assault.
That's this comment right here. Honestly, I'm surprised that's all the trouble he got for hitting. Kid made a weapon and then hit someone with it.
Yeah. Like what?
They'd be like they'd get suspended for at least 3 days.
I'd take it to the school board.
I mean, this was 5 years ago, so I don't think it matters now. But
It doesn't, but still, like, you're assaulting my child. Like, I know my mom would have went crazy.
I would have went crazy on you too. But
Like, hitting me?
yeah, I would have. I mean, we're gonna be fighting at some point, and I'm gonna use a gravel sock. All right, this
Can't
one.
do that.
I'm going to.
It's cheating.
Let me see if I can find a cool one. Uh, we can read this one. Wendy's breakfast. I never. Oh, that's long. Never mind. That's really long. Here we go. Am I the Karen for letting Walmart screw up and send me free shit? I ordered a box of 8 packages of wipes and some decently expensive diapers. One of the wipe container seal was ripped and open, so I hit up Walmart live chat. Maybe I can get one package of wipes to replace that one. Well, the person on the other end misunderstood me and said they would be replacing the diapers and are decently expensive and cost more than the wipes and were not damaged. I can get a new package of wipes for $1, and the dollar store was like, okay, sure. Free diapers. Does that make me Karen or no? Because I was respectfully the whole time and doesn't try to trick them. I just accepted the mistake. I mean, they definitely weren't being a Karen. It was more of a misunderstanding. They sent you something else, and then you got more diapers. But it's also Walmart, so who cares?
Walmart. It's Walmart's fault. I don't think that makes them a Karen.
But they didn't. They didn't even do anything, Karen. So
Some of these people don't have Karen issues.
just that one.
Yeah, just that one.
Do-do-do-do.
Well, and that other guy.
The other guy. The kid getting hit by their sock as well is not a Karen issue. That kid's literally assaulting people.
He's a murderer in the future.
He's not a murderer in the future.
Could be.
Maybe, but you could say that about me, and you could say that about you.
You're definitely a murderer. Your
Yeah, you're.
favorite serial killer is Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't. He's my favorite case. He's not my favorite. You say it as if I like idolize this guy.
I don't know, Nexus. You kind of look like him.
I really don't.
You also
Anyway,
carry like. Isn't that guy gay too? Is that why you follow it so close?
I'm also not gay. First of all, I know what you're trying to do here, but you also look like Gabriel Iglesias. So,
Yeah, that's true.
is it true?
No, but
See, you switch up so fast. You said it was, and then you say it's not. Which one is it? It is
I'm
true.
not. But
You
I
do.
just
I've
gotta.
seen you. You look like Gabriel,
No, I
just
don't.
not as funny. Am I the Karen for walking out of a restaurant after waiting for an hour for my meal? I went on a day trip with my father over the weekend to an area that was about 2 hours away from my home. We went deep sea fishing and were tired, hungry, and hot after being on the water all day. We decided to try out a new, to us, restaurant in the city we were in. We waited almost 10 minutes after we were seated before the server came over to get our drink order. We ordered soft drinks, and when he brought them back, we put in our order for appetizer for to share as well as our entrees. The appetizer came a few minutes after we did that, and it was delicious. We ate the whole thing. I realized at this point that our entrees were taking a very long time, and we still didn't have them exactly an hour and 5 minutes after ordering. At this point, I walked up to the bar and told them that we had been waiting over an hour for our meals. I was tired, still hungry, and wanted to get home. So I asked them if we could cancel our entrees and that I would pay for our appetizer and drinks. They printed a receipt for the appetizer and drinks, and I paid it and then walked out. I didn't make a scene. There was no yelling or arguing or anything like that. I've never done this before. Am I the Karen? And if you didn't cause a scene, then no.
No, some of these definitions of Karens are wrong. It's
Mm,
honestly driving me nuts.
I mean, they could still be considered a Karen.
True, but
If you didn't cause a scene and you paid for your shit and you left, then yeah, who cares? But waiting an hour for, I don't know where you were, but
that's fucked.
I probably haven't
I'd
asked.
be.
I would have asked, like, where is it? Is it coming? Like,
I would have just been like, "Hey, man, I'm dying over here. I fucking took my meds. I need food. Like, give me something."
don't say that to anybody.
Yeah, because then they do it right away. Be
I
like,
don't.
"Hey, I need food. I came here, took my medicine, and I need food
Medicine.
now."
This one says, this is a comment on that one. It says, I once asked for the bill and at the end of the meal and then waited 30 minutes for them to bring it to me. I tried to get their attention and move them over. I went and stood at the bar. Bartender was chatting with a friend for 5 minutes, ignoring me. So I finally walked to the host table near the exit and told them I want to leave. Please let me pay. At this point, I realized two servers had started chasing me, thinking I was heading for the exit to dine and dash. I was so fucking irritated, half an hour begging for a check, and they couldn't be bothered till I'm actually going to steal.
Bro was waiting there for 30 minutes. Pretty sure if you wanted to dine and dash, you would have left a long time ago.
But the way you dine and dash is you go with a couple of friends, and then you tell your friend, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. But then you leave. And then eventually one person ends up at the table. And if it was like me, you, and Nicholas, it would be you at the table still.
Right. Yeah, right.
But
How
then
are you getting
eventually,
in the car, by the way, if I'm driving?
we're assuming that you're driving.
Yeah, then I would be the first one to leave.
Well, then Nicholas should be there because I'm not fucking paying.
Nick's a good boy, though. He'd tell the truth.
Well, he's going to pay because he can't leave. That's the point.
If that dine and dash is just everybody takes off.
Well, that is dine and dash. Like if we went to like fucking like at Denny's, if we would have ate it and then all walked up and ran out the door, we would have dined and
That would have
dashed.
been
Which I did
that would have been
offer up,
pretty
but you
shit.
guys were pussies.
You did offer that, yeah.
I would have done it too because I'm never going back. You might have a problem, but you said you don't like Denny's, so it's fine.
No, I don't like Denny's that much. It was a
But
good breakfast, though.
you liked it then, so
I was
anyway,
also really hungry.
I'm gonna get one more in here.
Right.
Where did they go? They all disappeared.
Where did they go?
Am I the Karen? Let me see. I don't know where they went. They're all gone. R slash am I the Karen? There we go. Here we go. Am I the? This one's from 4 days ago. Am I the Karen for flipping out on restaurant workers? Probably. I know this title sounds bad. Maybe it is. My dad is really sick right now, dealing with something that I don't know how to spell. Low chance of being lethal, but not zero. But he's very weak. He's allergic to sour cream and beans and was too weak to cook, so he asked me to get him some tacos up the street. Maybe it was the Danny Trejo tacos. Trejo. Trejo.
Trejo.
Trejo
Can
tacos.
you get some Danny Trejo?
He's allergic to sour cream and beans and was up to blah, blah, blah. I went up the street with a written list of what to put on the tacos, and no, it wasn't some complicated list, just like 4 things. I stressed very politely for them to only put exactly what was written on the tacos. Said multiple times that my dad is very sick and allergic to sour cream and beans to a lesser extent. I take the food home and it's filled with sour cream. My dad started getting even sicker because he didn't see it until he bit in. So I went back and explained what happened. They offered me a replacement, but I also want a refund. I was furious and stressed, to put it lightly. I did not raise my voice, but I was getting agitated despite my best efforts. No names were called and no insults given, but safe to say I was getting pretty frustrated at their refusal to give me a refund after making a man sick, even sicker. Eventually I left with just a replacement. Am I the Karen?
I don't know. No.
Says no insults, no names. I mean, you told him multiple times, hey, don't put fucking sour cream on this. And then the sour cream. Like, where are we going? Like, where did you get these tacos? Was it King's Taco? Because I don't fucking doubt they would do that.
I don't think they put sour cream on there. That's real Mexican food, so they don't put sour cream.
Are you saying this guy's not Mexican?
No, I'm saying maybe the place he went to is not a Mexican place, like, or maybe it is like a fake one.
Well, he didn't want sour cream at all, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that makes them a Karen. I just think that makes them stupid.
Yeah, you're not a Karen. We didn't find any. Was there any Karens? Maybe the mom for the
It was
kid.
just yeah, but that was more like I don't know. It's hard to do. I think it's harder to do, not harder, but it's easier to do Karen videos than it is like like posts.
Well, there probably is
I
some
don't really.
Karen ones in here. We just didn't get any of them.
Yeah, these ones aren't like that bad. It's more like
The kid getting hit by a
complaints.
gravel sock isn't bad. Okay, cool.
No, that one's
Just
bad.
everyone, make sure that if you ever see Koolme on the street, hit him with a sock full of gravel. It's not that bad.
That's not what I meant.
He said that.
That's not what I meant.
Anyway, here's some Resident Evil 9 leaks. Yes, the title
I
so far
talked
is
about
called
that.
Apocalypse. As development is still infancy, I believe that only in 2024 we will have something related, but without an obvious schedule date. I call bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. That just popped up right here, so I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it's bullshit too. I don't think we'll see anything for a bit. I'm thinking maybe Game Awards, but we'll see.
maybe.
That's like 50-50.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this Bellmouth episode 62. Remember, you guys didn't like this episode. It's Kumi's fault,
Yeah, blame me, and then I'll probably be fired after it. But
and then we'll get
please give it
Nicholas
likes
back.
on YouTube. We get a lot of views, so you know that I did a good job on this episode. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna title it Kumi Plan this episode. That way people will be like, oh, it's gonna be bad. But anyway, make sure you guys rate the pod 5 stars, like it on YouTube, and make sure if you're ever in AMC theater, tell them to go fuck themselves and then go over to Regal or whatever
Yeah,
your
go to
local
Regal.
theater is.
Not AMC, fuck Pandora.
We are gonna be going on Pandora for one episode just to say fuck this place, and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
But make sure that's yeah, nothing else to make sure. Next week we'll have a guest episode, and
Right.
I will be planning that one.
Of course,
So
because I did a terrible job.
it's a good thing he wasn't on this episode. But yeah, next week we'll have him on, and then hopefully we should have a speedy episode soon as well. Another one
right.
at least.
Another one.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever it is for you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.